Salina
and Sabrena
cannot come to the phone right now.
We're too busy. We're getting loaded.
Stoned.
Ripped.
Faded.
Yeah, so leave us a message or something.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody.
Yay.
Drum roll, please. Welcome back to Off the Hook Podcast.
Gosh,
Woo! I'm Salina Johnson.
I'm Sabrena Contreras.
And
now that that's out of the way, I woke up this morning
you guys know that.
and I was like, God, what am I going to do with my life today? And then I was like, it's the pod day.
It's podcast day.
You gotta get up, gotta get ready for the pod.
I know. I am. Yeah, I had to make sure I was awake at like a decent hour.
What's a decent hour?
Before noon.
What's decent? Yeah.
Before noon.
I did not do decent.
Okay, well, that's why I called you and I didn't hear back from you by 3 o'clock. I was like, I'm just going to call.
I was
like,
just barely getting. Yeah,
okay.
I got up at 1, maybe like 1:15. But I was. Oh God, I was awake so late.
Were you?
I'm on such a nightmarish Nosferatu
So am I.
sketch.
So am I, and it's like an endless cycle. Like
It really is. I think that I'm bouncing back, and I'll do one night where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm kind of tired. And it's like, midnight.
yeah.
And then I'm like, cool, I'll wake up tomorrow, 9 o'clock. and then I do one day, but then that night I'm just up and then it comes back.
Yeah, it's meant. That's the life you're meant to live.
It really is a lady of the night.
Lady of the night. You open your coffin and it's like,
I am the lady of the night. So, and you as well.
yeah. Sometimes it'll be like 2 a.m. and I'm like, I know she's awake.
I know you're awake.
Hello, what are you doing?
Were you always like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Even as a kid, I hated like having to go to sleep.
Like bedtime?
Like having to go to sleep and
Yeah.
like
I was always arguing with my mom.
I was always like
"No,
jealous of people
what?"
who were still up.
Oh, yeah, FOMO of yes, me.
Even just like the
hundo
world. I'm like, there's a bunch of other people up right now. Why can't I be up right now?
You're like in your bed.
yeah. I'm like, what's going
You're
on
like
out
thinking. No thinking, Salina. You're supposed to be sleeping.
there? Go to sleep.
My mom would tell me like, just close your eyes and pretend that you're asleep. And then it worked.
And you'd fall asleep.
I mean, yeah. What else is there?
It's so boring, right? You're trying your hard to pretend you're a method actor.
God. Yeah.
You have to become a method actor at that point.
Yeah,
But I get it.
so
Sometimes when
That was
when
my
my
first
dog
performance.
is all like crazy, I gotta like turn around and pretend I go to sleep to calm him down, and then I'll actually fall asleep.
That's so crazy.
And that's how I nap.
Wow.
The naps are always accidental. I'm like, oh God, how long am I gonna have to be pretending to be asleep for? And then before I know it, I'm already asleep.
You're like, Hopper.
I wake up 4 hours later. I'm like,
you're like,
yeah.
You're like being all dramatic.
And then I'm all of a sudden,
and then you're just like, and you just fall asleep. That's so fucking funny.
I know.
You wake up to Hopper like licking your face.
Yeah, it's been like 4 hours. I'm like, this was supposed to just be a prank on you.
You're all thirsty.
Like, oh my God, what time is it? What day is it?
Post nap thirst is crazy.
Water never tastes so good. Mm.
It is so good.
I'll
It's
drink
like-
whatever water is in front of it. There's like half empty bottles. I'm just like,
Yeah. Do you ever get like so thirsty, like all of a sudden you're like,
Yes.
God,
and you'll die if you don't have water, and all of a sudden it's
Get the
everybody
fuck out of
it's
my
everybody
way.
else's problem. For sure. That happens to me all the time.
I'm like in my apartment by myself. Get the fuck out of my way. I need water.
It's an urgent wet your whistle situation.
urgent.
I need to wet my whistle stat, or I will die.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll go, because like I don't always have bottles of water. Sometimes I have to use my Brita.
I got my Brita.
And I will be the last one that used it and didn't refill it. And then I'll get like
gotta wait.
super thirsty. I'm like, oh God, I hope there's water in the Brita. And then I look and there's this much, and I'm like, and it's because of me.
Oh my God.
And I gotta wait, and it's dripping down like that.
Classic.
And I'm just like parched.
Sometimes I'm really on top of the Brita.
Yeah.
And
We
sometimes
can't have a Brita. We shouldn't.
We shouldn't, but it is like I love like slicing fruit or like throwing a rosemary in there. Infuse the little
You love
water.
your infused water.
Oh, I love infused water.
Abra.
I was telling everybody about how I panic texted you that I thought that my cat was gonna die because she drank some of my orange infused water, and as she was drinking it, her little tongue, she's all
Yeah.
like so excited going for it.
She loved it.
Loved it. And then I was like, huh, I wonder how good oranges are for cats.
You looked it up.
And they're toxic. Yes. I looked it up and immediately it was like, no, toxic for cats. And it was like, if they ingest it, go to the vet. That's what it was. It was like,
No.
it was like, don't make it throw up unless the doctor says. But it was making it like throwing up was the only option.
Yeah, it's just like when you look for yourself, like you have cancer. It's like all the crazy stuff comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. She might throw up, and that's fine.
I know. Your text back. It was really reassuring.
It's good.
Yeah. Thank you for getting back so quickly.
Internet sometimes. Yeah. Of course. I just read it, and I'm like, I'll respond to that later.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, not now, Sabrena. What?
I would have called you.
Yeah. That's how you know something's important, though. When someone calls,
Yeah.
or if they call twice, I'm like,
oh my God.
Shit.
If they call twice,
Yeah.
it's really scary.
I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. I know.
But like my mom will do that just to be like, what time are you coming over for dinner? And I'm like, did you really have to?
Mom will be like, she'll text me all caps, call me. And she's not like that. You know, she doesn't. My dad does text all caps a lot of the time. And I'm like,
relax.
please.
Please stop.
I can feel your like breath through the phone. But yeah, she'll be like, call me. And it'll like stress. I'm like, and then same thing.
Because you never know what it's
like,
for.
I was wondering if you found your key card.
Yeah. My mom calls my work a lot, and it'll be like chaotic. Like we're running around like chickens with our heads cut off.
Not calling
and then
work.
The phone will ring, and I see her name on the caller ID, and I'm like, what? And she didn't even text me first. Nothing. I'm like, why is don't make this your direct go-to to call me at work.
That is so funny.
Why are you calling me at work?
She's like, oh, she's not answering her cell phone. I know she's at work.
Yeah. I'm like,
that is so funny.
Oh, I forgot to tell you yesterday when you were over. I'm like, what? No.
That is hilarious.
I know.
I love your mom.
I know.
She's so funny.
That's so typical.
I feel like your mom and my mom should go on a picnic together.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I think they would have a hoot. Talk about the old days.
The old days. I think they would talk a lot about us. Maybe just like vent to each other about what bothers them about us.
Oh, whoa.
That they wouldn't tell us about, as to not hurt our feelings.
Wow.
That's where my mind goes.
They would probably get on
Right?
that subject. Yeah.
Eventually.
I don't like thinking about
They'd
that
be
stuff.
like, they're so funny, aren't they? They're just kind of crazy, right?
Like testing each other. Like, how far are we going to go?
Yeah. What kind of stuff did you put up with? They could go as far back as the jeans, the ruining of the jeans from sewing them.
Yeah. Oh, God. When would it start? I wonder.
Mine would probably start like 7th or 8th grade.
I would definitely say like 8th.
Mm-hmm. At least 8th grade. And then on, it was just chaos.
Yeah.
Rebellion.
Yeah.
Angst.
7th grade, I was kind of scared.
I was still scared in 7th grade.
I was like
yeah.
scared.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then 8th grade, I was kind of like, whoa.
Yeah.
People are smoking.
I know. I was like, eyeliner. What is this? Yeah, more.
Like this, putting the cat eye.
Yeah.
And it was all
it was big all and just
fucked up. Whoa. And I remember like rubbing my face raw with a washcloth, like trying to perfect the
cat eye.
The cat eye.
Oh,
and not
struggle.
Knowing that you use like at least lotion or maybe get some olive oil, girl, to wipe it off because I was like rubbing my skin raw.
That's crazy. I remember
Red.
the struggle. Oh, so frustrating. And then you end up just being like, God damn it. Like Demi Moore.
I'm not
in the
going.
Substance.
Oh my God. No.
That part was hit hard, dude. It hit hard.
Yeah.
She just doesn't even end up going. Like
that was probably, if not the saddest, one of the saddest
for sure.
parts.
I think at that point we were
so
just like
insane where she just doesn't go. And ew, like that feeling of like, no, I need to do something
and
else.
then she just kept like adding more and doing different things and like,
ew, that is not the life for me.
But we've all been there, dude.
Yes.
That's the shitty part.
No, 100%. You have to like really train yourself to not be there, which
all
is
been there,
insane.
And that's how you know how
that
hard
you have
it
to
is
train
to
yourself to not.
Yeah. That's your natural instincts.
We're solving big things here on Off the Hook podcast. No, but for real, that shit is like, it is so disgusting. Like what, the world makes us think we are. Which I was just thinking today, what a beautiful segue. Because I wanted to talk about this, but I didn't know how. But I just thought on my way over here, which was a long drive, 1 hour and 11 minutes, which I was like, 111. Everything's,
of course,
everything
classic
is gonna be okay. But the phrase, like, people are always like, men are such simple creatures. And like literally what that's saying is like, men are stupid little fucking freaks.
Yes.
And everyone is
everyone just
like,
knows. Yeah. The expectation is even different.
Even men are like, well, we're simple creatures. And it's like, do you realize that you're calling yourself stupid?
They don't care.
It's crazy. I don't even think that they know that, though. I don't think that they know that they're saying, like, yeah, like, you know what that means is, like, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
And, like, nothing really complex.
Also,
the opposite of simple is complex.
Because it gets them things easier. You know, people figure stuff out for them. People do this for them. People do that for them.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Bent over backwards.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, once you're used to it, you're just like, I don't like it. It's kind of like the way that
cracks me
whenever
up.
my mom would like want me to do the dishes, I would do like a really shitty job so that way she would be like, fine, then I'll just do them like, forever from now on.
Mashed potatoes.
I like add more
on.
shit to the plate and smear it. And I'm like,
dried
I worked
egg
really
yolk.
hard on this. Yeah. This is the hardest I could work. This is the best it's going to do. Do you want us as a family to eat off of these plates?
I thought this was good.
That's crazy. It really hurts my feelings. I wanted to help out with the dishes.
I thought this was
I'm sorry.
Perfect.
I guess you'll have to do them from now on. Laundry, but I made all my stuff pink. I guess you'll just have to do my laundry from now on.
Everything's pink in here.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm the worst.
No. I just never do my laundry. I've started washing my underwear in the shower with me.
That's right.
Very intimate. And it's kind of fun. I feel like a little Snow White. You know what I mean?
With like your body soap?
Yeah, like with my rose shower gel.
Okay.
And then all my undergarments
They smell like your
smell
body
like
wash?
roses.
Okay.
Not like my body wash.
Well,
It's nicer than that.
okay.
It's nicer than that.
Yeah, as long as the clothes
Selena.
smell good after.
Yeah,
That's
no,
cool.
it's great. And yeah, and everything.
And
then
you hang dry them?
Yeah, hang dry. And then I realized that like so many other countries do that. Did you know that?
Totally.
It's
Yeah.
like a thing.
Well, I
Like,
mean, unfortunately, I know that from like 90 Day Fiance and stuff. But like, yeah, that's where I get all of my
that was in there
information.
too.
But yeah,
that is where I get my news updates.
Culture. I'm like, whoa, they're using a bucket as a shower? That's wild. And that's the Philippines,
so,
you know?
Yeah. That was Big Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. He is so I forgot about him.
He is such
Dude,
a potato.
do you remember that season how the girl's mom fell off of it showed their house. Yeah, the structure being all like janky, and while Ed was there, the mom fell from those stairs because of how janky they are, and she died.
Oh, no, I don't remember that part. Where was I? What was I doing?
I don't know, but I was like, what?
Holy, I need to go back, I guess.
Yes,
yeah.
that season specifically.
I always forget that you can go back on those seasons and rewatch them.
Yeah.
I recently
There's always a recycled couple, you know.
The Muhammad and Danielle is just
that's a juicy one.
Classic.
Yeah.
It is the one that started it all, I feel like, with
really
90 Day Fiance of like, holy shit.
Oh, and last night I watched the before the 90 days, the Tell All Part 4 parts. Like, they're reeling me in. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. Okay, so I watched that. And then there's already going to be a new 90 days starting in 2 weeks. It's like year-round show, dude.
They know.
And it's going to be mostly new couples, but there is one couple on there that's been on before, I think.
God, this is good.
It could. People aren't going to stop doing this.
It's like the new soap operas.
It is.
You know, like The Young and the Restless,
and
but 90 Day Fiance.
Like what showers are like in the Philippines.
I think that it's really interesting to just see relationship dynamics and how these people like see relationships and because you can tell when it's like very superficial and when it's like, oh, like they're actually so sweet.
There's some like that on the before the 90 days. Niles and Matilda.
Oh,
I think they're so cute and so perfect.
So cute.
I think it's real.
I think it's real too.
Like,
They're like squishy.
They are
oh my
so
God.
cute. Yeah, no, 100%.
So they're really cute, and I think out of all of those couples, that's like the only one because Adnan and his stupid ass wife, like
they're a joke. The guy in the wheelchair is a joke.
The guy in the wheelchair
that night
is
he goes
insane.
out with it, and that's not even the woman he's with right now.
That makes me want to vomit.
But then, okay, he kind of gets you when he's like, "Well, my lifespan is shorter than some other people's."
Fuck off. No, he's a woman. Like
he's
like
womanizer.
a womanizing, but
He really
like
grossed me out.
to the most degree.
Yeah.
Like you're disgusting, and you only like see women as objects. Like that's you don't. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Who else was
Which
there?
I mean, I guess like go live your life or whatever.
I guess.
But ew. And women should be careful around you.
For sure.
I think he's just like I think
that
women too are not not all there.
They're not. They have no personalities. The ones that it seems like he's with.
The one that he was with, I thought was really cute. I liked her. I didn't think that there was anything wrong with her.
Into him.
No.
Yeah.
No. But also, like, he only sees her as an object.
Yeah. Wait, and then
but she wasn't even like asking him for money or anything like that. So like
I don't know. That had to end though.
No, yeah, 100%.
Joey and Magda.
Oh God.
She's all pissed that he's hooked up with like a bunch of his friends. I'm like,
oh my
I wish
God.
I could just tell her, like, girl, who fucking cares?
Yeah, that.
I'm
yeah,
like,
I know.
You know
he's
what I
like,
mean?
he's like, well, it happened so long ago.
Yeah,
and I do.
I get it. Like, I'm like,
I don't tell my freaking people, like, hey. You see that?
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
hey, you see that?
He probably doesn't even remember, you know?
Fucked
like,
it.
Yeah, it's like, do you really want him to be doing that? No, your feelings are gonna get hurt either way.
No, yeah.
I'm like, girl, like, this is not important. It really isn't. I used to be that way. I used to be that way. Like, who have you hooked up with? Oh, well, then you can't be around those people, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then, like, as you get older, you're like, who fucking cares? We've all been with everybody. Like,
yeah, everyone's
who am I to talk? You know what I mean?
Why,
like,
yeah, that's why.
And what does it matter?
So, like,
there's people I've like hooked up with that I'm like, I don't even remember.
I don't even think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm like, yeah, totally.
There was a comic that I had hooked up with, and later on he went to date this chick who was not a comic, very sweet girl, whatever. But she had told him, like, I need to know everyone that you fucked. And so he told me, like,
and then they hate you.
Like, yeah, he like, and I love him so, like, very sweet, like, dear friend of mine now, even. Mm-hmm. But it was one of those, like, it was one time I've never, like, thought about, like, I'm never, like masturbating, thinking about, like,
and that's what they think. That's what they think is happening now. That's what they think is happening. I don't give a fuck. When really you're like, I haven't thought about it this much. But you're bringing this up.
But like, and then it's like awkward too, like see, because it's like, oh, like, hey, like, cool, hey, what's up, girl? And like, you know, like, I always go into women relationships being like, we're friends until we're like not friends. You know what I mean? Until there's something. But yeah, it's like, well, now you know we've both fucked them. Huh?
For what? For what?
So we could chat about it or something.
Like, I'm be honest with you, I don't even remember.
Does he look into your eyes the way?
Yeah.
I'm telling her, does he still do that thing? Does he still do that nose thing? It's something like so weird. Does he still grab your elbow? And
Yeah, he does actually. No? It's so weird.
It would be awkward if it was no.
Yeah. No. He never did that with me. He never grabbed my elbow.
Yeah, that shit is, just kind of like, I don't know. I'm like, keep it to yourself.
No, it's really not necessary.
Yeah. Because then that makes it weird. It just makes it weird for me because then I get insecure of like, I'm like, oh, like, well, what, like, you like that? You know what I mean?
Of course.
I would just rather not know.
Of course. I'd rather not know as well because it's a lose-lose. Because if your reaction to that is like, ugh, then what?
Yeah.
If you like that, how could you like this?
Yeah. And actually,
You're like, ew. But then there's also like, oh my God, a model or something. It's either way.
Yeah.
If the girl is ugly, you feel some type of way. If the girl's pretty, you feel some type of way.
Yeah. And really, it doesn't matter.
All that really
doesn't
matters
matter
is,
like about
was
what the
she
girl
funnier
looks
than
like.
me?
Yeah.
She's not even a comedian. She's not even funny. Listen, I don't care that her boobs are bigger than me. I don't care that she was prettier than me. Was she funnier than me? Yes or no?
Honestly.
Did she make you laugh? Yes or no?
That is.
Isn't it?
That is top. That's even like top tier compliment for me. I don't know if I've said this already on here, Salina, and I'm sorry if I have.
Oh my God. You can't tell her anything. What is it?
My favorite compliment is You are so funny.
Mine
Or
too.
like something along those lines.
Well,
like you are like
hilarious. You're
hilarious.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I feel kind of like traumatized from people saying that because that's how I was friend zoned a lot when I was younger. You know, they'd be like, "Oh, you're so
I can't even
funny."
imagine you getting friend zoned,
Yeah.
Salini.
I know.
You're like,
They're like, "You're so funny, though." You know?
oh yeah.
And
I
so
get
now
that.
I feel like if someone were to tell me that, I am like, really, it's a compliment for sure. But at the same time, too, I'm like, that's all you think I am, isn't it?
Oh no, that's crazy.
I know.
Not valid. Whatever your feelings are your
Also,
feelings, but wow,
at the show that one of the shows I did last week on
you're
Thursday.
the whole pack.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
One of the shows I did last week on Thursday, another situation where like a girl came up to me outside and she was like, "You're actually really funny." Oh, God. I was like, "Thank you."
If I was there, Salini,
I know.
I would have been like, "What do you mean by that?"
Yeah. It's always a girl's like, "You're actually pretty funny."
Was it a comic?
No. Does that happen to other girls or like,
I don't.
what is it? Because it's happened to me before, I even remember at Chatterbox, and they were like, "We thought you were going to be like a pick-me girl, but you were actually really funny." I'm like,
that is the weirdest thing to say to somebody. God, that's so weird.
Right?
That's such an unaware thing to say to somebody.
I tell you, people just come up to me and say the darndest things. Like, nobody cares.
My nose itches right here, and I'm
You know.
sorry. I'm all just trying to show my nails.
Actually, let me see. Oh my God, they're Valentine.
And they're
Cat's
Abra.
Abra, her cat.
And look, they're going to dinner after.
Oh my God.
She made a whole story.
That is so cute.
Isn't it crazy?
She's
And she
great.
was like, she kept calling Abra a boy. It always happens to her. And I was like, she's a girl. And then she was like, well, she's a lesbian.
Because they're both girls?
Yeah.
Wait, let me see. Does the other one look especially like a girl?
The other one is like a femme. And I could totally see Abra being like a little lesbo.
Wow.
Maybe like a...
Your cat would be a lesbo.
I think that I could see it. Like kind of like a mask femme.
Okay.
I could see her being like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she's a lesbian.
That's so funny. My dog is straight.
No.
You don't think Hopper's straight?
No dog is straight. No dog is straight.
Listen, not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying he's straight.
My dog doesn't suck dog dick.
Hell no, dude. Dog
Not
dads
my
all the way.
dog. You are so
Only lady dogs and male dogs are supposed to be together.
That is so funny.
No,
I bet there's a cause like that.
Listen, there
There's
are
a grassroots.
I have a joke about it. How I
Shut
take
up.
Hopper to the dog park and like other dogs always hump him. And you know where I live, there's like just tons of like conservative Republican guys that wear shirts with the American flag on them and shit.
Ugh.
It's always that guy's dog that's humping my dog. And I'm like, and then so the guy will like pull them off as if I think that his dog doing that makes him gay or something, like aggressively like pulling his dog. And I'm like, relax.
Makes him gay.
Yeah. It's like that's his thought process. He's like, no, like, you know, I'm like, who cares? I think more of
He's
you.
all
I think more
like
of you if you just let your
mortified.
dog fuck my dog. Yeah. Let your male dog fuck my
Let
male
it
dog.
be cathartic.
Yeah.
For you.
It's kind of icky what you're doing right now. I feel you're gonna punch your dog in the face for doing that. Why does it look like you're gonna hit your dog for doing that?
He's gonna disown his dog.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Shock
Could
therapy.
you imagine? Could you imagine?
They just keep showing him pictures of like female dogs with their nips. All like 6 of them.
One of the earliest TikToks that I saw was this like super funny illustration style video of like this story about this person who's a vet tech, and someone came in with their dog and was like, my dog has a bunch of like bugs. He has bugs all over him. And they brought him in. And they're like, sir, those are his
nipples.
Yeah, ma'am.
That happens,
ma'am, those are his nipples
all the time.
And she's like, no, but he's a boy. And she's like, boy dogs can still have nipples.
Listen, people will bring their dogs in and be like,
I'm gonna pee.
There's a tick. There's a tick.
Yeah, that's what she was.
And we're like, as soon as we hear that, I'm like,
I'm gonna cry.
who wants to bet that it's a nipple?
That's like the joke.
Yeah, it is. It's like tick or nipple.
Tick or nip.
And most of the time, it is just a nipple. And I'm like, ma'am, have you ever touched your dog before? It's had these its whole life.
Like, no, it's a boy.
It's been there its whole life.
Boy.
What is now missing from your days that gives you extra time to notice your dog's nipples all of a sudden? Like when people started to work from home, I feel like they were bringing their animals in for everything.
Oh, really?
Because they're just sitting there looking at them and whatever. And they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, this has been on them since they were born. We noticed. You never noticed?
You're like, that's a birthmark.
Yeah. I'm like, that was it. You know, it's kind of crazy.
You're like, those are whiskers.
Yeah. They're supposed to be there. Oh my God, I saw this girl make a whisker holder. Do you ever find Abra's whiskers?
I do find them and I do keep them.
You make like a little, it looks like a pepper shaker, like with the holes, but you put the whiskers in there. She's like not a cat person, so she fucking hates it.
No,
It is, and you know what else I find is
you don't pull them out though; they'll fall out.
her little nail,
her like the shavings kind of,
yeah. I'll find those and keep them.
Yeah.
Too. No, she's so cute. God, I came home the other day and I was like, she was laying like this when I got there, and she's all meow, and I was like,
you're like, yeah, I love you.
I'm
dude.
so happy to come home to you.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
cute.
sweet.
She's so precious.
She really is. And she's like a gnarly little bitch sometimes. But like when she's like being really sweet, she's so sweet.
Aww.
And so like affectionate. And we'll like chill.
Yeah.
Until she starts biting on me. And then I'm like, get off.
Yeah. And then she's like.
And I go like this with the blanket. I block her.
And she doesn't try to.
Sometimes she'll try to go around, but then I just do it over here. And I'm like, ultimate denial right now.
She's like, well, there's no other way.
Yeah.
She's like, she's put up a barrier
you're
I cannot
being
get
mean.
by.
That's what I tell her.
No.
You're being really mean and scary.
Yeah. I know. They take advantage of us. That's why. They take advantage of us.
She's all like this.
Yeah. I've been letting Hopper bite my nails like that. And it's just because it's so cute with his little front teeth. But then like he'll do that and then he'll get like bigger bitey.
Oh yeah.
And then I have to be like, hey. And then he's like with his mouth open like he was about to bite me. I'm like, stop.
The mouth open like that is
like he got literally caught in the act. And I'm like, stop. To being bad boy.
You know. Yeah.
He knows bad boy.
I've been saying it around Abra. Not bad boy, but bad girl.
Yeah.
Bad girl a lot.
Yeah. I'll be like, be good boy. And then I feel like he gets it, but he doesn't.
He's all
yeah. I'm like, no, you be good boy. And he's like, oh, okay.
He's like, yes.
Whatever.
You got 10 seconds.
Oh, God. I'm going to miss him when we go.
Oh, my goodness. I know. Oh, it's going to be so fun. Wow, it's coming up.
I know, dude.
God, our tour came up so early. I mean, fast.
Yeah, so
Quick.
that'll be fun. I got to get a bunch of stuff done in my car, dude. I gotta get an oil change. It's been about a year and a half.
Oh, God.
I definitely got to clean out the car so we have space for stuff.
Do you want help with that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be there.
Yeah. And then
I can help with that.
Yeah.
That'll be so fun.
It's going to be fun. And then shortly after we get back, we get to see Kendrick like a couple months later.
Oh, my God. And then after he won a Grammy, too. That's
my God. A Grammy.
I know. Yeah, you know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I told my mom
we're
going to go see him. And she's like, oh, my dad's like, who's that? And she's like, they not like us. I'm like, yeah.
Your mom starts playing it.
Yeah, she would. Have you heard that YG song called FDT? The one where it's like, fuck
God,
Donald Trump.
it.
I showed that to her the other night. And in the beginning, he's talking like, we thought you were cool, blah, 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 whatever. And she's just like, and she's like this. Everything YG's saying about him,
she's like, yeah, that's true. He's right.
She's like, who is this guy?
He's right. I love that. Yeah. I know. I've just been playing like a lot of Mexican music while I'm driving, blasting.
I was listening to oldies on the way here, like Motown oldies.
So good.
Where the men had their like higher voices, like Smokey Robinson.
They weren't afraid.
They weren't afraid.
They're like,
and they were saying their feelings. They're saying the sweetest stuff.
Yeah. It's like, hey, what happened?
Exactly.
What happened?
They're like, I'm going to make this whole song about you, and me and my friends are going to sing it all. Yeah. And nobody's going to make fun of me for it. And I'm still a man.
No one's going to say that's gay.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not gay. Yeah, I can hit those high notes. It's not gay.
It's not gay because I can sing good.
You're saying Smokey Robinson is gay?
Oh my God. I feel like a lot of men feel like if they sneeze, they're gay. I swear, I feel like there are probably they hold it in.
Totally.
Can't let it out.
That made me
then
so
you're gay.
uncomfortable because I can't imagine holding a sneeze in.
No, I tried doing it because I saw someone do it when I was like maybe 9, 10, and I was like, huh.
No, I don't like that.
What that world is.
I love sneezing, dude. Sneezing feels so good.
It's second best to coming.
Yeah, no, it is. Do you remember that show Third Rock from the Sun?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how they're like aliens, they come to Earth,
I
whatever.
love that show. Yeah.
John Lithgow. Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
JGL.
Yeah. So there's an episode where one of them sneezes for the first time and they like have never sneezed before. And he was like, oh my God. Like he was scared at first, but he was like, that felt so good. So then they're all like trying to make each other sneeze with like feathers and stuff and just sneezing and being like, that feels so good. They're like, do it to me next, do it to me. They just keep sneezing.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, like imagine sneezing for the first time. Yeah, it's scary. You're like, oh my God, what's happening? Am I dying? But then you're like, that felt so good.
Yeah, it does. Do you ever sneeze and then forget that? Like, you're like, did I just sneeze?
Sometimes, but I do that with way too much. Do you ever drive and forget in the middle of driving, you forget which one is the gas and which one's the brake? Does that happen to you?
Or I forget like if my foot is on it or not.
Okay. That happens to me as well, but it's super scary.
That is, yeah, your brain like really kind of checks out. My brain does.
Usually when I ask people, have you ever been driving and you forgot which one is the gas and which one is the pedal? People are like,
really?
Like, that's absurd.
Really?
I'm like, sorry. Well, excuse me. I guess you've never made a mistake before.
I wonder what it's like to be perfect.
Yeah.
In this life.
It's happened to me. It's happened to her.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
And that's at least 2 people.
One time my nail tech was saying something about like having having a period where she was having suicidal thoughts. And I was like, doesn't everyone? And she was like, you're depressed.
Yeah. She's like, no.
I can't imagine like I can't imagine like that not crossing your mind like at some point.
You have to be like very
Maybe
checked
not
out
like
of reality.
not like doing but like
just
suicidal
for sure,
ideation
for
of just
sure.
like being like dead, being gone.
Anybody who says that they haven't is lying.
You think?
Totally.
Okay.
It's like human nature to think about that stuff, I feel like.
Okay. Yeah. You ever think about dying?
Sometimes it scares people. Sometimes it scares people.
I feel like
okay?
it's not like, I don't know. Yeah.
Like,
it's always kind of a,
I don't know. It's just
it's
something
like a
to think
little
about.
curtain.
It is.
Like a little, whoa,
It is.
what's going on over there?
It's normal to wonder.
I'm interested. Yeah.
Yeah, you always wonder about the unknown.
Yeah.
Some people just wonder a little too hard.
Yeah.
They fuck around and find out. You know what I mean?
they're like, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Somebody stop me.
And then nobody does, and then you don't know what it's like.
Yeah, I know. That's so, such a fascination. I've always had a fascination
If
with it.
reincarnation was a thing and you were to be reincarnated into anything,
If
what would it be?
Was
I don't know if it's a thing yet. Okay, what would you prefer to be reincarnated as?
I kind of
Could be anything.
honestly want to come back as like maybe something inanimate, like an inanimate object. I feel like I do a lot of that in this life of like wishing that I was like a bench.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, just something that doesn't
A tree.
like have a human feeling.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. How about you?
I'd
Or a
probably-
bird.
a
Fucking
bird.
let me fly, bitch.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what
God,
that's like.
let me fly. What are they doing? Are they just having fun up there?
I don't think it's
Or are they
particularly fun for
always
them.
working?
I think they're always. I don't know. Sometimes they seem aimless.
Birds
though,
are sick.
right?
Yeah. They're just
on to the next tree.
yeah, just kind of
Yeah, I'd like to be a tree. I'll be a tree like a big redwood.
up in the forest away.
Yeah,
Oh God, that sounds so nice.
very twilight, spooky, misty,
Mm.
misty forest.
That sounds so beautiful.
Wolves pissing on me every now and then, lifting their big wolf legs.
They're like, you're like, thank you. Yeah, trees are really, really beautiful and magnificent.
I like them a lot.
God, I love them. They smell good.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I
Yeah.
like but I don't know. Palm trees are cool. I don't have palm tree tattoo. Whatever. Tropical places are cool. Whatever. But
Tropical places
I
are
just-
cool. I don't like palm trees.
I don't really like
that
palm
much.
trees around here. You know,
They bother me.
like in LA, like downtown, like urban
like,
areas.
Do something.
They don't do anything.
They don't do anything. I know.
Just keep them in like
It's like
the tropical place. Like keep them in the desert or or like somewhere. You know.
You know why they don't do anything? Because they're not native to California, and when they were doing like the Hollywood, like back in like the 20s, they imported the.
They put them there.
So they imported the palm tree to make it feel more tropical and more vacation.
yeah.
So that's why they
Mhm.
don't bear coconuts, because this is not.
They don't even give
oxygen.
oxygen.
Yeah. I heard
Which-
that they're supposed to remove palm trees from LA.
They should fucking get rid of that because why are
But
we?
I would only hope that they're like
It's
replacing them with
appropriating.
other trees.
I heard about that, and I heard that they would do it with like oak trees.
that would be
which-
great.
Fuck yeah, bitch!
Yeah.
Let's throw an oak.
hmm
Hello, Grandmother Willow.
Everybody loves greenery, foliage.
Everyone loves foliage and greenery.
Everyone's a fool for foliage.
And honestly, that is like if I could say one thing I miss about Oregon, it is like the dense, beautiful forest.
Yeah.
And I know that that's like up in Santa Cruz, but I wish it was down here too because
know.
that sucks. God.
yeah, even when we're, I don't know, like in Idlewild or up that area, it starts to get kind of like wildernessy. It still just feels too close to like
Yeah, it's like, oh,
the big city.
yeah. You like turn and it's like poking out.
No, 100%. You just see like a downtown LA silhouette. I'm like, I don't want this. This looks like a scene out of Fast and Furious. What's going on?
Yeah. That's okay though.
Yeah,
We do what we can.
we do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited to head up to
Oh my
there.
God, me too. Wow, it really is getting closer. I gotta clean. I gotta do laundry. I gotta wash my underwear.
I definitely got to do laundry before then.
Yeah, maybe I could come over and we could do laundry.
That's fine. That'd be good.
AKA, can I use your washer and dryer?
Yeah, you can.
Like, can I use your bathtub?
Yeah. She takes a shower
I have
every
a
time.
washboard.
Yeah. I'll bring my own washboard.
I got a washboard.
Her underwear's hung.
Yeah, all over the house.
In the kitchen.
I'm like, there is a dryer.
She's like in a robe. She's like,
In your robe.
No, that's such a good idea because
That's
I mean,
so funny.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
could
need lots
body
of
double.
different clothes and things, you know.
when
Yeah.
is your tour?
Oh well, we leave March 7th or 8th,
5th?
5th. Our first date is on the
6th.
6th in
Eureka, California at Savage Henry Comedy Festival or Comedy Club. Yeah, I'm so excited about that.
and then we'll go up, and then we're going up
We're so
to
punk
Portland,
rock.
and then we're gonna go up to Tacoma.
And then back down. We should try to find like a little Bay Area one.
I would love that. I just
Yeah.
want to go visit the Bay Area, and that would be the perfect reason too.
Yeah, I think.
Either way, maybe we just stop by on the way home.
Get a goddamn sourdough bread bowl. Oh yeah.
There's I'm trying to go to the pier, get a bread bowl.
Yeah, get a bread bowl. Sounds good.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Lobster roll.
Ooh. Do they have those
I
there?
don't know. There's also a spot you could see tons of seals. I remember that.
Yeah. Is that in Monterey? Or is that in San Francisco?
There is a place in San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
But
I didn't. Yeah, when I lived in San Jose, we would go to San Francisco, but we would just kind of be there.
yeah.
I was like, I don't know what to do.
Well, it's like there's too much to like. I don't know.
I feel like it's just one of those places where it's a lot of like hidden
Totally.
gemmy kind of stuff.
There's not like major like tourist
signs
things to
or
do.
like
yeah. You just gotta like explore the areas.
Yeah, totally. Kind of
Walk through what's that park over by Haight-Ashbury where like it's like all
There's like Dolores
Park. That's
yeah.
the one I'm thinking of.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we would end up. And with our did you have like a Sky vodka phase? Do you remember Sky vodka?
I do remember
And
Sky
how,
Vodka.
like-
Yeah. It was like bougie at the time. It felt like
we would always end up with a goddamn bottle of Sky vodka and we would drink it in
at
Dolores Park.
Oh man, what a time!
And a sandwich from Safeway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a Safeway
I've eaten
around
sandwich from Ike's over at Dolores Park before.
there. Ike's is so good.
Ike's sandwich and a joint over at Dolores
God,
Park.
what a sweet little combo.
Right?
Yeah, that's good.
We gotta do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about how we were matching. We did before the camera started rolling, but I do want to make sure that we do point it out.
That it does not go unnoticed. This was not planned.
It was not planned.
Never is.
We hardly even talked this morning.
We can't.
We can't.
We can't talk the day of pod because we'll talk
We'll spill
too much,
everything.
and then Amber will be like 3, 2, 1, action, and then we're like,
We're like, we already caught up.
I'm like, my throat hurts from talking so much the last couple of hours with you. I have
My
literally
face hurts
nothing
from
to
laughing.
yeah, I have nothing left in me.
Nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. I do feel like I've coughed significantly less
You have
this episode. So thank God. I did think that I was gonna quit smoking. I put out an intention, but then I talked to my
The
therapist,
therapist, you know?
and she was like, "It's okay.
Like I trust her.
It's okay.
Mommy's got you.
Mommy's got you."
Whatever mommy says.
Yeah, so now I'm just like, okay, whatever. But I feel like I've even been smoking less, though.
You have been, though, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to get to a point where I don't freak out if I forget my cigarettes. I don't want to be ruled by, like, am I going to have a bad mood because I forgot my cigs?
Because of this little guy? This little stick?
Damn the man. If he thinks. If he thinks.
He thinks. The man always thinks.
The man always thinks.
F the man and what he thinks about. F big corporations.
Oh my God. F ice. F ice.
In our last episode, we'll say it again. Fuck ice. But like the last episode, we're like, come here, ice. I'm going to beat your ass. We're talking about beating Ice's ass.
Beating Ice as a hole's ass.
Yeah. Hello, Ice. Can you meet me in the parking lot? We're going to fight.
Did you see that people were calling the Ice line and reporting Elon Musk? Just like clogging up the line.
That is so crazy.
They shut it off already.
Did they?
Line. How stupid.
Oh my God. It's so funny. They're like, he's making war crimes.
Yeah.
I have an immigrant that I need to report. It's so good. All the trolling is so funny happening. I feel like I need to yeah. I keep seeing people like making jokes and I'm like, God, that's what I need to do.
I know.
I need to just like make jokes and I feel like I'm
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
I don't either.
But honestly, us being women and being Latina and speaking is resistance itself.
It really is.
It really is. So as long as we're going out and continuing to perform and like have our voices heard, I think that that's doing a little bit at least for the cause. Yeah, and not fucking, oh my gosh. Yeah, it trips me out, all these like women comics that I'm seeing that are so like blatantly like MAGA, and I'm just like,
it's like now's the time. They're like now's my time to shine. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're all just like letting it rip with like weird,
and I'm like, what?
Racist, like misogynist
I'm
jokes.
Like, since when?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It is really tripping me out.
Jokes. That's just it.
It's just like,
that's just freaking it, dude.
God.
They're like,
they're not for you.
Yeah.
They don't like you.
Oh, God, I hate it.
They don't like you.
I've been really enjoying seeing the backlash of those policies, like
from other countries and stuff.
Those policies that he's put into place against that are hurting the people that voted for him is so funny to me. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
Like what? The hold on welfare, and it's all these white redneck people just be like, I can't buy groceries no more. I'm like, that's crazy. I wonder why, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
You know that welfare that you were on?
Yeah, that's bye. You're poor.
Yeah.
You're poor and they hate you.
Have you seen that
it.
that meme that's like a dirty ass like stained pillow, and it's like, if your pillow looks like this,
yeah, I won't be taking
like
any
Trump
advice from you.
Trump ain't for you. Do not vote for him.
For real. Kyle?
Today,
Oh.
I was leaked. I guess he's not the treasurer, but he's like the Secretary of Defense or something. He was on the reality show, The Real World, on MTV.
Who? What's his name?
I'll try
Avid Real World watcher.
I can't on the top of my head. I can't
Okay.
remember, but I seen it.
Oh my god.
And they like put out the video of him like on the reality show, and I guess he's
being
like,
a
just,
dick.
Yeah, like he's just covering his penis, and then like someone's licking his nipple.
What? That's awesome. We've made it to the point where our politicians may have been on The Real World. Or Road Rules. Yep.
Room Raiders.
Room Raiders. Next. Boiling Points.
Next was crazy.
The girl would step out and the guy would be like, next. I would literally kill myself.
I would kill myself. Oh my God.
What about
and
the
all
one
of
that's
those
like
outfits were so bad.
The Meet My Mom one? They like go on a date with the moms. And then in the end, they introduce their daughters and like
that used to be playing like when I would go work out, like at the gym.
What an idea though for a show. So funny.
It is so funny.
Sean Duffy.
Oh shoot, I don't know who that is. I wonder what Real World that.
Secretary of Transportation.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
What a dingbat. Oh, gross. I don't want to look at his yucky nip.
Nipple.
That's crazy that they did a zoom in of his nipple
On
like
him
that.
You know what though? That was juicy back then. That was all that you could get away with. It was
That's
like
so crazy. They're like, get a zoom in.
No, you should hear the audio.
Zoom in.
Is he like talking?
It's somebody else's narrating it, but it says like everybody's favorite topping sex or something like that. Like it's weird.
Oh, I love this country.
Everyone's laughing.
Everyone's laughing at us.
Everyone is laughing. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing to be here right now.
You know what I was thinking on the way here? I was like all like smoking and stuff, and I'm like, this is like, that's why we smoke so much.
Yeah.
And sleep so much. Like,
I'm like,
any escape from reality, I'm like, yes,
I'm like,
please.
I'll astral project.
Yeah.
I'm going to go work on astral projecting.
Yeah.
I'm going to
What
start
else do?
saying that I'm a professional in astral.
You should. Put that on your fucking resume, dude. I don't know.
My
though.
part-time gig is astral projection.
People are going to discount you really quickly, though. They're like, oh. Our tour dates are canceled and like nobody books you anymore because they think you're crazy. They think you've lost it. You go up there and just astral project
going to sleep
on stage. No. Oh man. Well, let's astral project us out of here because the episode is.
Is it over?
It's over. She gave us the. You didn't see that.
No,
You were
I never
astral
see
projecting,
it. I know. I was upstairs.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, well, we will see you all next week.
Oh, it was so fun.
We're gonna miss you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
On V-Day?